Hello, this is WavemasterAshi, and we are back after a nice little hiatus with more Breath of Fire from KinakoIshiyama and GameAnyone.com. And if you may not recall from the last episode, but we got the mother of all cat fights. Woohoo! Sorry about that. But we did get what we came for in the first place, which was not the cat fight, but the bolster. Now, what do we need that bolster for again anyways? Oh, that's right. We have someone who's having a bit of a bad dream, and we're going to go wake them up, because we're kind people like that. So, what we need to do is gate out, and we are going back to Grimoire, where the sleeper lies. Sounds almost like the windfish, only it's not. In case anyone is curious where everyone was this whole time, I'm just a voice recorder, and Kinako's been having some issues with the recording systems, the setup and whatnot, so that explains part of the delay. The other part is life takes up time. What can you say? But now that we have the bolster, we're going to go explore Mogu's dream. Speaking of dreams, I hope no one's been dreaming about High School Musical, because that game is just weird. In case anyone's curious, which I assume no one is. Well, I gather I come from the waking world. Do I have a bolster? How do you think we got here in the first place? Now, so if he knows... Now, here's something that seems a little weird here. Clearly, Mogu knows about the bolster, and that you would need the bolster to get in the dream. So why did I wonder? Why does he wonder? Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side of the Force, are they? Or whatever Yoda said. It was a perfect Star Wars reference. Anger, fear. I honestly, when I said anger, fear, aggression, I did not remember that there was fear in there. So obviously what we're getting here is all these emotions of Mogu, none of which can do anything. Man up, Mogu, is all I can say. That's in sorrow. So he's angry, but he can't do anything about it. And he's sad, and he's afraid, and he's laughing. I don't see what there is to laugh about here, or how courage can just run off. But no one asked me. Alright, now here's something that I thought about, and I don't think it quite makes sense. How do items from the waking world come into Mogu's dream? For that matter, how do items from the dream come into the waking world? And if you sleep, in sleeping, it blows my mind. Whatever, we're just coming into the tower, and that was weird. But I will tell you, that is not an accident. That was not a graphical glitch. It's actually supposed to do that. Which means that navigating this place can be a little difficult. I'll tell you what's not difficult. Beating up on this ball of fire thing. The battle sequence, nothing we haven't seen before, just beat up on it, freeze. Way to go, Snake Naga Sorceress Girl. Ow. That kind of hurt a bit, but nothing too difficult. You shouldn't die here. if you're reasonably leveled. And worst case scenario, get out, go back, and dream in a dream. Or if you dream a dream, if you're in the dream, you go to sleep and you dream, then you have a dream within a dream, and you're in the philosophy doesn't make sense in the story. And we are going to be looking here. Apparently, overall, we're trying to find Mogu's courage. Isn't it ironic that it's the courage that ran off? And thanks to the gimmick of the disappearing walls, means this place might be a little difficult to navigate through. You would not be at all faulted for finding some time. Not time, a map time. What am I thinking? Well, I'm probably thinking Pokemon Underbrain because I recently got in Pokemon Heart Gold. I love it. Not that that's a surprise. Seems like we've been here before, haven't we? Yeah, we have been here before. Basically, it's easy to get lost here. Get a map if you want. Or, if you don't, doesn't matter. As long as you have reasonably leveled characters and a stash of items, you'll be fine. You might even use the chance to grind a little bit. Alright, so we're going to try to find our way to that spot to put the walls back and figure out who is that guy. He's got to be here for a reason. I wonder if that might be his missing emotion. And getting around there, okay, that's not it. Really, this part is all about trial and error. And just testing things and walls until you find the one you can walk through. So that means that this part could get a little tedious. In fact, really, nothing else happens for the rest of the video. It's I know it seems kind of boring, and this part, finding your way through the walls you can't see, is a little annoying. But fortunately, if you get lost, you're at least going to have the cash to show for it, so it won't be too bad. So on that note, we are going to close out this episode of Breath of Fire. It is wonderful to be back. It's been too long. At last, we're back. And come back next time when we find out who that guy is. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.